Hello everyone! As we step into the year 2026, the year of the fire horse Bingwu, things are going to get quite dynamic for those born in the year of the snake. After finally moving past your Tai Sui year, this fiery and passionate year becomes a stage where wisdom and change dance together in your life. In your destiny chart, the stars Lu Zhu and Wen Chang sit firmly in your main palace, like a top-notch GPS guiding you through the year. But at the same time, the stars Mo Yu and Po Sui stir up waves of uncertainty, like sudden fog or bumps on the road. So, snakes, you'll need to keep your hands steady on the wheel, using calm and strategy to carve out your path through the mist. The good news? The Lu star shines brightly upon you this year, lighting up your career path and helping past efforts bear fruit. It's a perfect time to push forward major plans or fight for a promotion. Meanwhile, when Chang star blesses you with clear thinking, sharp logic, and bursts of creativity, great for studying, designing proposals, or solving complex problems. You'll show extraordinary insight and intelligence this year. However, Mo Yu star also brings some unpredictability, sudden policy changes, shifting partnerships, resource adjustments, or even broad industry changes. That means flexibility and adaptability will be your best allies. And Po Sui star warns you to pay extra attention to the details, contracts, data, communication, or anything involving precision and timing. Small mistakes could cause big setbacks, so double-check everything. Luckily, there are also many helping hands this year. Tianyi Nobleman star and Hong Luan star bring supportive people and warm connections when you need them most. And with Long Di and Zia Wei watching over you, as long as you stay righteous and composed, even if you hit a few bumps, you'll still make it to a wider and smoother road ahead. Career. For snakes, 2026 marks a major turning point in your career. After the turbulence of your Tai Sui year, you're finally ready to spread your wings and build something solid. The combination of Wen Chang and Lu Zhou forms a rare and powerful duo, merging wisdom with opportunity. Wen Chang gives you insight and mental clarity, allowing you to pinpoint key issues even in chaotic environments. Lu Zhou injects stability and energy into your career, turning hard work into tangible success. Together, these two stars help you avoid pitfalls and move directly toward your goals. For those working in an organization, this is an excellent year to show your professional strengths. Wen Chang inspires you to think creatively and bring fresh ideas to your daily work, while Lu Zhou helps you turn those ideas into achievements. It's best to start planning your career path early in the year. Take initiative, get involved in major projects, and prepare yourself, because in the second half of 2026, Lu Zhou will open up key opportunities, maybe a promotion, a transfer, or a significant leadership role. Just remember to be extra cautious with paperwork, contracts, and communication. Small errors can disrupt big plans. But if you stay sharp and seize the right timing, this year could bring breakthrough progress in your professional field. For entrepreneurs and business owners, this year's journey will feel like playing a carefully planned game of chess. Lu Zhou opens doors to new market opportunities, but whether you win depends on how strategically you move your pieces. My advice: adopt a calm, steady strategy. When expanding, make sure to leave yourself enough flexibility to handle sudden changes. Spring is your planning and preparation phase. Use this time to strengthen your internal systems, streamline your team, and ensure operations run smoothly. Summer to autumn brings your best investment window. You can expand moderately, but listen carefully here. Moderately is the key word. The fire horse gear is full of unpredictable changes, so don't go all in at once. Instead, test the waters gradually, expand step by step, monitor your capital flow, keep your workforce stable, and grow sustainably. Winter is your harvest and review phase. Protect your results, assess what worked, and fine-tune your next moves. It's also wise to build an early warning system so you can react quickly if market conditions or resources shift unexpectedly. For professionals and skilled experts, 2026 is a golden year for mastery. You'll have strong potential to refine and upgrade your skills no matter what field you're in. When Chang enhances your learning and comprehension, giving you the power-up you need to reach a higher level in your craft. Just remember, creativity needs structure, so set clear stage-by-stage goals and establish a solid quality control system to make sure your ideas turn into real, polished results. All in all, snakes in 2026 will experience steady and upward career momentum. Your overall fortune is strongly auspicious as long as you stay calm, thoughtful, and strategic in everything you do. Now let's take a look at how snakes' financial luck unfolds in 2026. This year, with both Lu Zhan star and Wen Shang star shining brightly, your overall wealth energy looks abundant and flowing. You're basically radiating money magnet vibes. Even though your external benefactor stars aren't directly powerful this year, they'll work quietly behind the scenes, the so-called hidden noblemen, helping to connect you with opportunities and smooth out. When we break down your income sources, here's roughly how things look. 70% comes from stable or regular income, main income. 25% comes from side or investment income, and about 5% comes from unexpected windfalls. Your main income refers to your salary, commissions, or professional service fees. Basically, what you earn from your core job. Your side income refers to things like investments, side businesses, or cross-industry collaborations. And that tiny bit of windfall income could come from luck, maybe a raffle prize, a small lottery win, or some random bonus. Thanks to Lu's star, snakes will enjoy a steady and reliable earning flow, just like the rhythm of sowing in spring, harvesting in autumn. As long as you put in the effort, you'll see results. For those working full-time, there's a good chance of salary increases or performance bonuses this year, especially if you can integrate creativity or innovation into your work. For example, if you bring in new tech like AI to improve efficiency or create something fresh in your field, your bosses will notice, and your income could rise accordingly. But, and this is important, the Wang Shen star is also hovering around, which means you need to watch out for unexpected income disruptions caused by overlooked details. It might be as small as forgetting to follow up on a payment or letting a client delay an invoice, small things that end up delaying your cash flow. For example, a client doesn't pay on time, it rolls over past the 25th, and suddenly you're told, let's settle it next month. These little hiccups can add up, so stay on top of the small stuff. Also, don't rely too heavily on a single source of income. If you only depend on your paycheck, you might feel the pressure when the economy shifts. Try to develop a secondary or tertiary skill set, something that lets you earn extra or stay adaptable. Our parents or grandparents might have been okay relying on one stable job their whole lives, but times have changed. These days, we all, myself included, need to diversify and evolve with the era. When it comes to side income, when Chang Star sharpens your investment vision and risk awareness, helping you spot opportunities even in a volatile market. This year favors mid to long-term investments like steady growth funds or precious metals. Avoid higher-risk, get-rich-quick plays, especially cryptocurrency speculation or heavy leverage trades. The combined effect of Wang Shen and Tianguan Fu makes such high volatility investments. Especially unstable, one careless move could wipe out your capital. So, your focus should be on stable, tangible investments. For example, real gold or precious metals. These hold value over time, are easy to liquidate, and rarely lose worth. If you buy gold and hold it for 10 years, you'll almost certainly make a profit. It's one of the steadiest assets there is. Also, every time you make a market investment, set clear stop loss and take profit points, and review your portfolio regularly, especially for stocks. That's how you ensure steady, sustainable growth. For example, if you're investing in an emerging industry you understand well, assess your risk tolerance and diversify your portfolio. Even if you're confident in a sector's potential, don't go all in right away. Yes, the potential profits can be huge. But true experts never bet everything at once. They build positions gradually, confirm their edge, and then move in for the wind. In terms of general finances, you'll need to pay extra attention to risk control, because Tianguan Fu can bring legal or paperwork-related complications. This could mean contract loopholes, tax issues, or compliance problems. For instance, if you sell something online or participate in auctions, remember that some of those transactions are taxable. Even if they seem small, everything gets taxed, as the saying goes, so be mindful. Also, be sure to double-check all your documents, whether they're work-related or investment-related. If you're not sure about the details, consult a professional, a lawyer, accountant, or financial advisor. Because with Wang Shen's star still lingering, even small oversights could turn into bigger issues later. Another important point, make sure to set aside an emergency fund. Life happens, the car breaks down, a family member needs a checkup, or some equipment suddenly fails. Those little emergencies can add up fast. If you have an emergency fund ready, you'll be able to handle them without stress. And one last thing, review your insurance. People who take the time to study and understand their insurance policies rarely get burned by them. If you just buy whatever someone recommends without understanding it, you're much more likely to have problems later. So, understand your coverage, find reliable insurers, and make sure your policies actually work for you. It's one of the best ways to protect your long-term finances. All in all, Snake's financial fortune in 2026 looks modestly auspicious, Zhaoji. As long as you stay attentive, plan carefully, and keep your risks under control, your finances will stay steady and keep growing throughout the year. Next, let's look at relationships and interpersonal connections. For those born in the year of the snake, your relationships and social connections in 2026 are influenced by the combined forces of the Wenchang star and the Luxin star. These two stars bring a kind of refined and cultured energy, meaning that when it comes to expressing emotions, you'll be more wise and composed. The Luxin star also brings a stabilizing force to your emotional life. These two stars complement each other, helping you find a balanced and healthy path in your relationships, one with good boundaries. But remember, your life palace still has the lost spirit star and the heavenly official talisman, so the most important thing is don't just have boundaries. Be mindful of what you say. Sometimes people think they're just joking, like teasing someone about their body, appearance, or even about their relationship with their spouse. Hey, that's harassment, okay? Don't do that. You've got the heavenly official talisman this year. So if you cross that line, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm telling you right now, if you still go ahead and do it, that's on you, all right? For those who are single, this year brings intellectual romance thanks to the influence of the Wenchang star. You'll be able to clearly see who truly matches your values and beliefs. It's not just about appearances that looks matter, but about souls that click. That's what's truly important. The best time for romance is in spring and summer when your love luck shines brighter. You might meet someone through study-related events like a class, a training program, or a book club because you're already sharing common interests. That makes it easier for things to develop naturally, right? But remember, you still have that lost spirit star, which means you need to watch your words. When you're joking or trying to get closer to someone, keep your tone appropriate. Boundaries. Don't confuse humor with shock value. That's really important to understand. For those who are married or in a committed relationship, this year your relationship will enter a stage of deeper roots and stability. The Luxon star brings warmth, steadiness, and a sense of grounded affection. So under this energy, it's a good idea to plan for the future together. Since your environment is changing a lot, it's worth discussing things like family, children, career development, or long-term goals. The more you talk, the more aligned you'll be. Finding shared interests can also make your relationship more fulfilling. But again, with the heavenly official talisman in play, when you're discussing or joking, don't bring up old issues. Don't start comparing who's been fair or unfair. There's no real fairness in relationships, only loyalty or disloyalty, warmth or coldness, thoughtfulness or indifference. Fairness doesn't exist between two people. Wisdom does. And the good news? You've got the Wen Chang star this year, which means you can use logic and calm instead of losing your temper. That's a great thing. In family life overall, winter will be a particularly good time to strengthen your bond as a couple and make your home life warmer and more harmonious. As for social relationships, the Wen Chang star makes you graceful and skilled in your interactions. You'll easily pick up on what others need, build mutually beneficial connections, and your teamwork, especially across departments, will flow smoothly. But be careful with that heavenly, official talisman. When you make a promise, you must keep it. If you don't, people will start seeing you as unreliable, and your words will lose weight. So yes, say what you mean and follow through. That's the key. Overall, your love and social luck this year are considered moderate, steady, but not extreme. Now let's talk about health. For snakes, your 2026 health outlook benefits from the Wen Chang star and Luxon star shining over your life palace, bringing balance to both mind and body. Overall, it's quite positive. However, with the Lost Spirit star and heavenly official talisman still there, you might face some minor accidents, metabolism issues, or allergies. So yes, having good health insurance is important, but so is maintaining proper hygiene. For example, make sure your food and dishes are clean and wash your hands often. If you don't pay attention to things like mask wearing or hygiene, you might catch small illnesses, especially when the seasons change. If the flu's going around, you might join the trend, and that's no good, right? Getting sick with the flua or B-type P's, no fun, and can even get dangerous. So please, get your vaccines and keep up your health precautions. Also, because of that Lost Spirit star energy, if you have a sedentary job, you really need to get up and move regularly. Do some light stretches, walk around, or take short breaks every 2 hours. Don't just push through all day and expect a half-hour workout at night to fix everything. It doesn't work that way. Little, consistent movement throughout the day is far more effective. And on another note, your mood needs balance too. Try reading, doing yoga, or meditating if you're into mindfulness. Otherwise, you'll just keep replaying work issues in your mind, working mentally when you're supposed to be resting. That's exhausting. So don't carry that stress around. Keep both your mind and body relaxed. Overall, for snakes, your health outlook in 2026 is stable and positive. So, that's the full forecast for those born in the year of the snake in 2026, the year of the red horse. For you, 2026 is a battle between wisdom and change. With the dual blessings of the Luxon and Wen Chang stars, you'll find clear direction on your path, but at times, you may feel like you're carrying everything on your own. That's why you must keep both your body and mind balanced. Learn to set boundaries not just with others, but with yourself. Are you giving your time clear divisions between work and rest? That's crucial for you this year. Work hard when it's time to work. Rest when it's time to rest. Give your all when it's time to push forward, and then allow yourself to relax when you're done. Sounds good, right? Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back next month with another monthly luck analysis. See you next time.